Let me set the scene. So you're scheduling, you're sitting there, you're doing your schedule, you get your strip board, you're moving all your strips around, everything's pretty cool. And you think to yourself, boy, I'd really love to be able to see this as a calendar. And I'd also love to be able to move those days around and just flop the whole schedule around from that perspective. But I'd also love to be able to grab the strips and move those strips around inside of those days. There's a way. Let me show you how. So I'm in my schedule right now, and if I want to view this board as a calendar, all I need to do is change its view, which I do from right here in this dropdown. Instead of strips, I just select calendar. And these are all of the same strips that are in that board that I just looked at, but being viewed as a calendar as opposed to a strip board. And let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see what we're looking at. And because this is a calendar and not just a board, I can actually select a date range. So if I just want to see the first week of the shoot, I just select that. If I want to see the second and third weeks of the shoot only, I can do that. And of course, I can reset this to show the entire schedule as well. And there are a couple of other options here in calendar view. I can show the days off, in this case, Saturday and Sunday. And I can also view this as a traditional calendar by month. So here's the month of May and all the shooting that occurs in this month. And I click the arrow right here and I can see the next month up to the end of my show. And I'll just go back to May here. And if you want to toggle any of these options off, you can just click them again to turn them off. Another thing you can do is actually name these days. Sometimes on a show, we refer to a day as, let's say, Hospital Day or Ben's House Day or Restaurant Day. I can actually just name those right here by clicking on the day name and entering whatever I want to refer to this day as. And of course, this isn't just a view of the calendar. I can actually do my scheduling from within here. So if I want to take this day and swap it for the day before, I can do that. I can select multiple days by clicking on a day and then holding down Command on a Mac or Control on a Windows machine, select multiple days and then drag those around. And of course, I can also move these strips. I can move them within the day that they're currently in, and I can also move them to different days by just dragging them over here to a different day. And of course, boards aren't the only way that I can view a calendar. I can view a calendar here in the day out of days as well. To do that is exactly the same way as I did it in the board. I go here to the view dropdown, and instead of grid, I'm going to select calendar. So here is a calendar view of my day out of days, where I can see all of the different elements that are working on that particular day, and I can even change the category by clicking on this drop down right here. If I want to see the background or the stunts, I can see those as well. And of course, much like the board, I can drag these days around as well. So I can actually do scheduling from within my day out of days calendar view. And the same thing applies with multi-select. I can just click on one of these, hold down Command or Control, click on another one, and drag those any place I want them to be. And of course, lastly, I have control over what information is being shown here for each element. Currently, I'm just looking at who is working on a particular day. But with this drop down over here in the top right, I can actually select the different events that will show up in this calendar view of the day out of days. If I also want to see hold days, I can just select hold. Now I'm seeing work and hold. If I want to toggle off work and just show the holds, now I'm looking at just the holds. The calendar view in the day out of days gives you total control over everything that you see inside of the day out of days. If you have any questions at all about this or any other topics, email us at this address right here or hit us up on social media. Don't forget to hit that like button, click subscribe, and turn on alerts so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching, and that's a wrap.